July was a jam-packed, busy month filled with the longest summer nights, the hottest days, time filled with company that has offered a million and one memories, running around town, running around on the mountains, laughing a lot, maybe headbanging and watching the World Cup, going to my 10-year high school reunion, and then ending up reuniting with old friends. It's the type of busy that has truly only occurs during the summer. The only thing I also learned was that I might be heat intolerant and I get easily exhausted by the heat of the summer, whether I'm in a warehouse or not. The humidity here makes walking outside feel like moving through slime. You just feel so gross, you just have to shower, and it just makes you not want to even step outside. It hasn't rained enough. It had, again, the hottest days, like record level hot for like 4 or 5 consecutive days, and the highest levels of stress just because of how the month started off. July definitely felt like a month of taking up the most amount of space possible. A combination of unapologetically and learning curves, diving into my own creative expansion beyond anything I've ever done before. And July is a blend of summertime sadness, trying to make the most out of each day, meant to be a gift, but also here to witness the many faces of my soul I can outwardly express. I'm feeling grateful and learning lessons, but now that I am recapping the month, I'm glad it's over and I'm like ready for just the next couple months to the end of the year through winter to just be peaceful and a lot slower, even though low-key fall is a busy time for us, but you know what I mean. Summertime sadness is peak, but also I'm happy. I have just been so on the go recently that I feel like, the saying, burning the candle on both ends? It's been a little bit of that. I haven't had a lot of time, like just to myself in general, and something I feel like I'm realizing that I need to be better at with myself is like, it's one thing to set social boundaries with other people, and it's another thing to set personal boundaries with yourself and stay dedicated to the personal boundaries that you set. And obviously, it's like, I'm not a perfectionist, so it doesn't need to be 100% every time, but also when I deviate a little too far, then I completely lose sight of like the goal I had in mind. And just under a little bit of some full moon energy, I'm like, that's something I need to work on. Where like, if I know after work, all I want to do is like read and do yoga and then maybe play Resident Evil Requiem with my boyfriend, and friends ask, do we want to go out? I should just be like, I really was want need to dedicate like the time to do the cravings, because when you're thinking about it, it's kind of like when you're thinking about all the stuff you want to do, it's not just like a to-do list, but I feel like it's low-key like a mini soul calling, like that feeling of like, God, I really want to do this. Because then it's like, if I accept plans on an evening I wanted to chill, and then I do that, and then I go to work, and I don't know what the next day has entailed, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I need to take advantage of the moments that I have, like, actually have to do the things that are, like, on my mind. Like, when I'm at work, and I'm like, God, I just want to do this. I just have to commit to that, no matter what. Actually like kind of admire people a lot who can like stick to their guns, and it's like I feel like I just need more of that. That's like the other end of like people pleasing a little bit, where you'll drop all the things you wanted to do for yourself for other people. But it's not like necessarily always a negative, because like our friends will come over and be like, we'll make you dinner. Okay, I'm like not gonna say no to free dinner. It's like I sometimes I need to be like, no, I just want to chill, just stay home or just be in my space and do the thing I had in mind, because I feel like that is innately how I'll be able to keep up with my energy when it gets busy. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do some yoga. I have Indian left over. After this week, I'm like, I need to settle down. I just sat and read 100 pages in this book, and it's actually like roping me in, and I'm like, I've heard it's really good, so I'm sure it's gonna be good, and I'm sure I'm gonna want the other books. I just like walked around the apartment a little bit and like sat on the balcony, because it actually doesn't feel too bad. Like it's warm, but it's not humid, so I was just like letting the sun hit my face, and then I walked in and I'm just noticing and like recognizing that I feel kind of bored, but like I think I feel bored for the first time in a while. And I was just like thinking that I think boredom is like, I mean, obviously it's a result of like lack of stimulation, but I think after a period of almost like hyper stimulation for a couple of days, I was like, maybe I need to be bored right now. Like, I'm not intentionally trying to like fill boredom. I'm kind of like, I feel like boredom is an unrecognized form of rest. Yesterday found a black blanket that I got forever ago, and it just disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but I have been low-key hating having my white cushions like against everything, because what I want to do is get more pillows, and I think like a dark green fuzzy pillow against the black would really tie in some of this like gothic earthy theme that I have going on in my room. And so I'm actually gonna use, I don't use blankets in here, I have a heater, so I'm just gonna use this blanket to kind of be my cover up for these cushions. That was a long-winded ramble to get to the point, because what is ADHD if just forgetting what my original point was? Of just, what was I talking about? Of like, huh? Yeah, this blanket's cool. And because I'm obsessed with blacking out my walls and everything. And now I have what looks like a mini couch, basically. Because my little seated cushions are like dark purple, and I like that, and that's cute. And I don't even mind like the browns. I just have earth tones in here, basically against black, and then there's Kirby. So I'm about to go out with my mom. I made my chai, and I'm just gonna have a little reading session before I go and try to get in some sun salutations to awaken my energy even more. I've been sluggish lately, like getting up, and my mom has my iron. Can start feeling good again. I'm going out to meet my mom, and this is the fit. It's giving like summer gothic witch. It's light. These are all light, airy fabrics. I still love a good layer, but you know, make it a loose layer, nothing to get too hot in. And I made well, aside from I thrifted this cardigan, I made this whole outfit. I actually thrifted this crop top from the outlet, from Goodwill Outlet, and I put this Stay Feral patch on, and then the skirt, actually you can see probably the raw cut lines. It was a dress. I didn't like the top half, but I like the bottom half. So and I wear belts, so like I was like, I don't care if it makes the top part loose, I just belt, and it's super cute. And yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my mom for a couple hours. I'm helping her with some project. Just vibes in the fit. Vibes in the fit, and then watch later my fit for tonight. Completely different vibes. Going to a metal show, and this is literally the difference in, like, there's like my everyday casual look, and then there's like my we're going to a hardcore show look. I pretty much made this entire outfit. I mean, I didn't make it. Like, this was a shirt I got from another hardcore show, and I flipped it and did this whole little thing on the back. And this was a plain black skirt I thrifted, and I added the patches, cut the slit, all that. So I find that some of my DIY stuff look cooler for like punk reasons too. But yeah, this is the fit and the makeup, and we're not going to talk about my lashes, okay? I am trying to learn the art of lashes, and we all have to start fucking somewhere. But fit check. But you literally just look up. Look it up.
You go straight all the way till you get there. So,
yeah. And like just read it. Like just fucking read it.
I should have done a fit check for the first outfit I was wearing when we went and we just took some content, and it was a super dreamy, like romantic, witchy gothic vibe. And then literally in the car, because I was wearing layers, I literally was able to just take like the dress off, leave the skirt that was under the dress, and I changed my top, and they didn't even realize it. And what I didn't realize was, like, this is normally like tight, but it actually got a little bit loose, I guess, over in the wash or whatever. And so it's got this kind of open belly thing happening, and then this skirt is like lacy, and you can see my legs. And I just didn't realize it was kind of this, it's got this peekaboo effect. And I was like, damn, I low-key didn't mean for this to turn out kind of like sexy witchy, but it kind of did. And so I was like, let me just record this fit really fast. Let me just, because this low-key, this was a sleigh. I'm like, this was a sleigh. But we just, it's been a while since we've gone out and done like a little photo shoot, get some content, and I have never been more excited. I'm like, these pictures are unreal, and this is why I like to go out when it's moody outside. Later we're having friends over, hopefully. We talked about it, don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but watching the Backrooms movie with our friends, and we haven't done like a movie night with friends at our place yet, so I'm actually really excited to do that. If it does happen, I hope it does. It'll be like laid back and we're watching some, you know, spooky shit. Our friend, one of our good friends, he's like obsessed with the Backrooms origins, like Kane Pixel's YouTube videos and stuff, and they're really like creepy, and he's the one who like showed all of us like Kane Pixels and Backrooms, and so we were like, we have to watch this with Kelsey to get like the just a fun time. And he really wants to make a spritzer, and I'm like, ooh, we work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, but whatever. But yeah, I was like, just a little fit moment. I didn't realize she was so sexy. We went to the cafe, but fuck it. I was like, fuck it, we're giving witchy cunt on a Sunday. I'm kind of sad because I don't have enough candles to light all of my sconces, and just, I need to get into my candle collection. I think with my next check, because all of the Halloween stuff is out, I kind of want to do a cute little, like, nothing crazy, but I want to find some, it's a good time to find cheap candles, I'm not gonna lie. But I do also, I'll like bulk buy candlesticks, and also there is a thrift store that, like where I got my pillars, like there's 1 or 2 thrift stores that they just have candle sections of like old candles. And I also just need to hit that little section up. Maybe that'll be its own little thrift vlog thing. But we just got back, we made some content, and we ate breakfast, and it was very healthy. It was like smoked oysters with like an egg and Kewpie mayo. I love Kewpie mayo. I'm in this Kewpie mayo obsession. I don't know why. And it was just like chef's kiss. But I'm about to process my content, and then I am just gonna read a little bit. Literally.
I wanted to see it in theaters. We almost went, but it was like, we literally, the only day we could have gone and seen it was the day.
The popcorn.